There's all kind of places you can live, and I've lived in just about all of them. I started off at Warren Towers, and that's where you have two people living in one room and you share a bathroom with the people on your floor. Then I moved to Bay State, where I lived in a brownstone. The brownstone options are beautiful, historic buildings. The street is just gorgeous, and you get a view of beautiful Bay State or of the Charles River. It's a much more quiet part of campus, and it helps with the home away from home feel because you're out of the hustle and bustle of Comm Ave. One thing that's kept me here at BU is being able to have that kind of active life, but then I can go home and relax. And then there's the student village. I lived there for a semester, and that was my first apartment. Inside of this apartment, everyone has their own room, and then each room has a common area space and a kitchen, and there's a cafe, a workout room, and a computer room, and there's quiet space for studying or for group meetings. Everything you need you can have in that building. It originally started with just a high-rise apartment building, and now they've got the Agganis Arena there where we have concerts and the hockey team plays, and there's also the Fitness and Recreation Center. Wherever you are on campus, you have the opportunity to make it yours. I didn't know how wonderful BU's dining halls were until I ate at some other places. They're really nice, and you can get whatever you want. For someone who doesn't drink milk, someone who doesn't eat meat, they have a lot of options. When I'm not in class, there's all kinds of things to do. I've been to the board games club. I was president of the Black Student Union. There's religious clubs. I was treasurer of the Baha'i Club. There's professional-based clubs, Minority Engineer Society. You can just drop in, see if it's for you, move on, or pick it up. The GSEU is a great place where you can just run into someone that you know, you can just have a chat, be relaxed, and you don't have to talk about school. The Fitness and Recreation Center that just opened in West Campus is another great place to go, and I just took up rock climbing there, which I hadn't ever rock climbed before, but BU offered it for a class. And because I've made BU my home, it's my space, and I'm glad that I can have that. I think it's important to have balance in what you do in your everyday life. And so I've done a lot of things on campus, but I've also done some things off campus. I was a tutor for a program that helped middle school students. I've also worked through the university's Community Service Center. I worked with a project called Student Food Rescue. I worked with Community Servings. It's a nonprofit organization that delivers hot meals 2 times a day to people in Boston who are living with HIV or AIDS. It was a great experience.